Good morning, YouTube. This won't be the conventional video because we don't have Samantha. I don't have a GoPro. I wasn't going to do any video, but I had a quick topic that not necessarily a comparison, and I know I'm about to hurt some feelings here with certain mower brand, or mower brand in general, and I'm not necessarily downplaying the other brand. I'm just saying that I think people sleep on Bad Boy. Easy way to the quick version of this is I caught the same spot as another brand. Took me 14 minutes to double cut it. Everything's tall, thick, wet. We're in New England. If anybody knows, it's been raining like crazy, growing like crazy. It's a cemetery, it's full of weeds. So I double cut it in 14 minutes. Now this other brand, not ragging on the brand like I said, and I'm not ragging on the operator by any means, because I clearly feel that we're similar skilled operators. That's why I feel like this is a very apples to apples, mower for mower sort of a thing, not a, well, it was slower because he was slower, or it was faster because I was faster. No, I feel like we would run the mowers the same, so I feel like it's a good mower comparison. Now, I didn't even intentionally time how long this section took, but the video Samantha had set up, I believe the camera was on his mower, and it was 16 minutes to mow the section. And as I just said, I mowed it in 14 minutes, 14 minutes twice. So anyway, I guess the easiest way to break that down is that mower, which I haven't said the brand yet, but that mower was a Skag. It was a high-end Skag. It was a sit-down, and I'm on, obviously, the Revolt. But that mower was essentially twice the money and took twice the time. I'll say that again. Twice the money, twice the time. You could say maybe arguably a better cut, but that also can come down to, I mean, I just cut it twice in less time. So even if I have to double cut to have as good of a cut or nicer, it's still faster. Yeah, I don't know. That was just a neat little thing that I just stumbled upon, and I figured I'd maybe make this little short video. We have Harvey over there, killing it on a Revolt. Another fun fact we learned today is we fit 3 60-inch mowers in that 16-foot V-nose trailer. We had the 2 Revolts sideways and the Maverick in the back. So Christian is up there somewhere. I'll get some footage of him mowing away. Figured give him a little break from just trimming. So all 3 of us jumped on mowing, and then all 3 of us are going to jump on trimming. And yeah, I figured it was a nice little break for him once I realized I could get the big mower in there. Of course, now still wish I had the little mower as well, because that does some things here better than the large ones. And we're going to the little the dreaded vet that we mow, that the little guy fits in the back gate and takes a lot of handwork out. But you know, I guess the time gained here is worth the time lost there. And just goes to show in the future, if I had a trailer that held all 4 or say 5 mowers, there's Christian, we'd have a pretty good setup. But we're growing and learning and making changes to be more efficient every day, every month, every year, and we know where we're headed. So I guess at this point now, I've just blabbed for a few minutes, so I'm going to go do some mowing. Harvey, what do you think here? We have the classic case of if it fits, it ships. Let me
it seems less tight than when we had the two sit downs in the right. Like it's less of a pain to fit in there, I feel like.
They are stacked.
I think we could fit another revolt and the little revolt.
You think so?
Pretty
well,
close to it.
You'd have, if they're 5 feet wide, you'd have 15 feet with just the revolt.
And you touch that one up in the...
yeah, but barely. Like 1.5 feet. This is a 16-foot trailer. You'd have 2.5 feet. The revolt's 3 feet wide. The little one's 3 feet wide. There he is. That wasn't too bad. It got hot all of a sudden. Christian, did you turn up the heat? Yeah. It got hot all of a sudden. The sun came out and I started dripping sweat. It was crazy. I didn't mean to leave you finish up there. I like thumbs up to see if you were done. I didn't know you had some still.
Oh no, I just had a little bit.
Oh, I gotcha. We came back and then I was like, wait, I thought he was gonna be right behind us. And then I felt bad that we were done.
No, you good. You would have trimmed the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that ratio probably would work. The 2 mowers, 1 trimmer probably would have done this. I just figured it was hot. Why not all of us hop on the mowers for a change and split up the trimming duty? I mean, we usually help out with trimming, but
Hey, Joey,
yeah.
you like to take care of your employees?
Sometimes. Weird, right?
I must not be an employee.
No. You kidding me? The 90% of the reason we didn't work yesterday was I wanted Christian to get some rest and I wanted you to not cry and be able to go to Bike Week hill climbs. And then you didn't even go.
I ended up cleaning the chicken coop and...
No, that was the first couple hours of the day, not even.
And I did other stuff.
Yeah.
Like I got tattooed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Harvey, look at that.
And dumped my bike.
Yep. He's so smart. I don't know which one I'm more proud of. Christian, what do you think? You gonna get a Harley Davidson tattoo?
Oh yeah. That one? Yeah. He's gonna get an Indian tattoo.
Will you get Poulin on this side?
Yeah, that's good. Maybe just like cooling on my back.
Oh, there you go. Then we don't even have to wear shirts. We can just... All right, guys, we're jumping all around. Like I said, I don't have a tripod, don't have a GoPro, so I'm trying to get you something today. But we mowed the liquor store and Roma Joe's and the vet, and now we are on to this little private lake community here. And when I say lake, I'm not talking about all these wet spots. There actually is a lake here, but I don't know how well the camera, it probably doesn't even look that bad. Well, it's like a few inches deep over there. I tried to get in a few spots over here and the mower just sinks, so we're doing our best to mow around here. The field itself isn't bad. All along the road they did a road project, and as you can see, like the fresh gravel and fresh asphalt, well, they raised the road, and now where the ditch line is, the water just sits. It doesn't continue down the road to any of the little brook streams, catch basins, cross pipes, whatever. And so it just sits there in that whole section there along the road. Which, yeah, I mean, this stuff isn't supposed to be wet either normally, but that's definitely a change in grade out there. But anyway, and then we got a low spot. You see how it's like brown right here. So from here over is fairly straightforward and just wet along the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that cut and jump over here. The sun's been in and out today. It's currently out. It goes from being cloudy and dreary to 100 degrees and muggy and burning sun. Actually, I'm not sure what the temperature is. I think it was around 80 when I saw on the truck last, but yeah, the boys are down the other end. They mow around the clubhouse. I mow the field in the park across the street, so I better get on it before they catch back up to me. All right, guys, that is a wrap. I am home. I am sweaty. It is 95 or so degrees and humid. Yeah, we got everything on today's list and then some done. We may have to mow just a couple Saturday to be back in line because tomorrow is the big day at the condos. But we got everything we needed to today, like I said, plus a couple. So we hammered. The guys did great. We pushed through the heat. And yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of Harvey's new tattoo. And like I said, I don't know how much I did it so broken up. I don't know how much I talked about the comparison. This wasn't really a comparison video. I just knew that I could compare those two mowers at this point. And like I said, not to hurt any feelings, you know, the true Skag enthusiasts I know are gonna say that the Skags are better, and I'm not saying they're not. I'm just comparing the two and what I saw on a certain section. But yeah, that's what we've come to learn today. Knocked out some mowing. Just realized you guys are really close to my face. I'm doing this on Samantha's phone just to wrap up the video. Mine kept running out of storage. Now I remember what it was like recording on cell phones before we had the GoPros and everything. But yeah, wanted to make something for you today. So hopefully some of this came together and Samantha puts all these pieces together and you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, YouTube.